Dear friends of Gutavach, and I hope that your Shabbos was beautiful, meaningful, and uplifting. You know, since Erev Shabbos, we have been watching the events of the release of our precious hostages with such a mix of overwhelming emotions. On one hand, incredible simcha, incredible joy that we get to see families being reunited, children being reunited with parents, loved ones, families once again being made whole. On the other hand, for every hostage that's released, the recognition and the compounded pain of recognizing that there are still so many left behind is something that I think is overwhelming for many of us. But I want to share with you something very personal. You know, a number of weeks ago, a wonderful, wonderful member of my Kehillah, Aaron Weinberg, came to me with a beautiful suggestion. He said, you know, we're all davening for the Shvuyim, we're davening for the hostages, but sometimes, you know, when you think about a number like 240, so if it's looked at as a mass, but 240 is made up of a group of individuals, and how much more impactful it could be if each of us took upon ourselves to really daven and connect with one of those hostages. And so the entire Weinberg Mishpacha took it upon themselves to make placards, and we laminated the placards. On one side it would have the name of a precious neshama who was held captive, and the other side, 2 kapitla of Tehillim, 2 chapters of Psalms. And the goal was that at least on Shabbos, keep this person at your table, daven for them, yearn for them, pine for them, sing, whatever you could do, just to make it personal, to make their tsar your tsar. And obviously we had a whole basket, 240 placards, and the one that I took was a little girl, Raz Katz Asher, 4 years old. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because she, Baruch Hashem, was freed on Erev Shabbos. She was in captivity together with her mother, Doron, and her younger sister, Aviv. And they were all reunited with their father on Yoni, on Erev Shabbos. And obviously, again, you know, it worked because I felt this particular little girl's plight in a different way, because every week, as I sat at the Shabbos table with my beautiful children, I looked at the picture of this precious little girl who also had a father, who also has a mother, wondering what's going to be with her. And Baruch Hashem, just the simcha, the overwhelming feeling of joy, of knowing that she was back with an intact family, was overwhelming. And just tonight, on Motzei Shabbos, I saw a beautiful video. It was a video of Yoni, the father, together with his wife and his 2 daughters. And literally they're all huddled together. It's like they're sitting on a hospital bed together. And they're all huddled together. And the mother is holding the little girl, Aviv, the 2-year-old, sucking on a pacifier. And Raz, the 4-year-old, is sitting on her father on Yoni's lap. And the video is a conversation between Yoni and his family. And he says to his children, I want to quote you, he says to his children, Chashavtem al Abba? When you were held in captivity, did you think about me? Did you think about your father? Did you think about Abba? Did you think about me? And of course, the little girl, Aviv, she's 2 years old, she's sucking on her pacifier, clutching onto her mother, she's not answering anything. But the mother is kind of answering on behalf of the children. B'vadai, chashavnu al Abba, of course, we thought about Abba. And then Yoni asks his daughter, and is really talking to Raz, to the 4-year-old. He says, Chashavtem al dvarim tovim. Did you think about good things? Can you imagine? He's asking his family, when you were held in this Gehenna, did you think about good things? And the little girl Raz, she answers her father and she says, Chalamti shahalachnu abaita. I dreamt that we went home. I dreamt that we were able to go home. And Yoni, you could see, grabs onto his daughter so tight and he says, Hachalom hit gashem. The dream has come true. Od ma'at holchim abaita. In just a little bit, we're going to go home. Hachalom hit gashem. The dream came true. This little girl had one little dream. Her sister had one little dream. Her mother had one dream. Just to come home. Hachalom hit gashem. The dream came true. Od ma'at holchim abaita. In just a little bit, we're going to go home. And when I heard this brave father say those words, I thought to myself, you know, we also have a dream. Klal Yisrael also has a dream. Shir HaMalos b'shuv Hashem Shiva Sion hayinu kichomim. We also have a dream. David HaMelech says a song of ascents. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings us back to Tzion, when He brings us back to Yerushalayim, when He brings us back to Eretz Yisrael, when He brings us back with Geula, with Mashiach, with the third Beis Hamikdash, hayinu kichomim, it will be like a dream. It will be like a dream, but be like a dream that finally came true. A dream that we've been dreaming for 2,000 years. And it's finally come through. You know, my friends, I will tell you what I found so overwhelming over the last number of weeks, and there are so many things that are overwhelming, is that in the midst of all the heartbreak, and in the midst of all the sorrow, in the midst of all the sadness, there are these powerful, luminescent rays of light that lift us up. And in listening to the father say to his daughter, to hear a little girl say, I had a dream, one little dream, it was to come home. And a father saying, my beautiful daughter, Hachalom hitgashem, your dream has come true. Od ma'at holchim habayta. I thought to myself, Ribono Shalom. This little girl had one dream. And Baruch Hashem, Ribono Shalom, you answered her dream. Her dream came true. We, the rest of your children, also have one dream. One dream. Shiramalus b'shuv Hashem shiva Sion. The one dream we have is for this long 2,000-year struggle to come to an end. Bring us home also. Bring Mashiach. Bring Geula. That's our dream. And that Ribono Shalom, if you're making dreams come true like you did for this beautiful mishpacha, and like in Yirtz Hashem you will do for all of the mishpachas, then make your nation's dreams come true as well. Hachalom itgashem, for one little girl, for one beautiful family, their dreams came true. Od ma'at holchim habayta, in just a little bit we're going to go home. Ribono Shalom, it's a brand new week. And make this a week where your children's dreams come true also. We also want Od ma'at holchim habayta, in just a little bit we're going home. We also want Shira Malus b'shuv Hashem shiva Sion. Hayinu kechomim. May we zochem Yirtz Hashem that this should be a weekend when all the dreams come true. All the dreams that all the hostages have of being reunited with their families, they should come true. All of the dreams that all the parents of every single soldier and the families of every single soldier just to get their loved ones back intact and soon, those dreams should come true. And the dream of Geula that we've been waiting for so long, the Yirtz Hashem, this should be the week that dream comes true as well. A good tavach, and may it be a week of incredible besoros tovos.